What's up, Meta Nerds? This video is all about the All Terrain Exploration Droid, also known as the ATED. This was manufactured through a collaboration with Kuat Drive Yards, the people who gave us all the other Imperial and Republic walkers, and Cybot Galactica, the galaxy-renowned droid makers who made the 3PO and 3PX series droids, just to name a few. A droid walker was common in the CIS, with things like the Octuptarra and OG-9 homing spider droid, but for the Galactic Empire, this was a very unique project. Classified as a second-degree droid, it is in the same class as the Astromechs and the Chameleon droid, and cost the Empire 8,900 credits apiece. Though it looks similar to an ATST, it was only 2.5 meters, or 8 feet tall, making it barely taller than a Wookiee, and about 1/4 the height of the all-terrain scout transport. Unlike most of the Imperial walkers, it did not have any chin-mounted weapons, but it did have a side-mounted blaster cannon that, even though they were small, it was still incredibly deadly due to the remarkable accuracy that was achieved by having a droid brain. The chassis was packed full of microphones, photoreceptors, sensors, and antennas that all combined to allow the ATED to make exceptionally detailed maps of terrain for kilometers in every direction, while also being able to see as deep as 50 kilometers through solid rock. Similar militarized scouting droids have a long history, with units like the KX-12 Probe Droid, the Chameleon droid converted by the CIS during the Clone Wars, and then followed by the Viper Probe Droids. This vehicle may have looked cool, and fit in with the Empire's love of walkers, but it gave them a ton of problems, the first being the fact that they developed a rude and disrespectful attitude, and second being that they were prone to malfunctions and breakdowns. It is unclear if it could be sent through hyperspace via its own pod like the Viper droid, but the Viper proved to be more reliable, causing the Empire to just restrict the use of the ATED to the Outer Rim worlds, until they burned through the models that they already produced. And though the Viper droid cost 1.5 times as much, and with things like the TIE Fighter, we know Palpatine loved to save his credits, but the fact that the Viper floated, could cross the entire galaxy, and was still packed with plenty of sensors and firepower, meant that the Empire simply had to phase out the ATED for the Viper. So that's it for the All-Terrain Exploration Droid, and the only cool behind-the-scenes facts is that this vehicle was first introduced in the sourcebook Enter the Unknown, written for the role-playing game Star Wars Edge of the Empire. So that's it for the ATED, but most important of all, remember, nobody can do droid walkers like the CIS, and the Force will be with you, always.